Hey everyone, welcome to my channel, Cal's Kaleidoscope, where the simple turn of a kaleidoscope can change your perspective. I'm bringing you along with my solo trip to Albany, so let's go.
So my first stop, of course, was Starbucks to get a little something to drink for my long drive. I'm driving through the Adirondacks here. It's absolutely a beautiful day, so we have a nice weekend ahead of us in Albany, and I'm really excited to get away for a little while.
As my subscribers know, and I'll link the video above where I talk about this, I love to set intentions for my solo drive. So my intention for this trip is kind of twofold. One part of it is something for self-care, something to rejuvenate me, something to help me kind of just feel good, like a vacation basically. And the other part is mindfulness, like a practice in mindfulness and a test in mindfulness to see if I can take myself out of the stressors of everyday life right now, grad school, 2 jobs, thinking about moving to DC and everything else going on in my life, and just focus on enjoying the moment and being present. And I think we're gonna have a great weekend. I'm hopeful that I can do that, but yeah, that's my intention for this trip.
After about 2.5 hours of driving, I have finally arrived in Albany, so I'm headed to my Airbnb first, and I'll show you what it looks like when we get there.
So I just arrived at my Airbnb. It's this building behind me, which used to be a precinct, I guess. I dropped my bag off real quick and I'm gonna go shopping. Let's go. This is the main downtown area in Albany. That's their Black Lives Matter road mural. And I'm headed down this way.
So this is a shop I love to visit whenever I'm in town. They always have really cute little trinkets and gifts and also clothing. I once bought sunglasses here, so I love to visit and just see some of the cool funky things they have. And yeah, it's just really a nice little store, and the owner is super nice, so definitely stop in if you're ever in town.
In a non-cat collie way, somebody just said they liked my whole outfit, so I figured I should show y'all. Sporting spring.
Next, I went to the mall. There were a few too many people here, so I didn't want to spend that much time, but I definitely stopped in Lush, which I pretty much always do every time I'm in Albany, and just got a couple things. And if you like this video, consider giving it a thumbs up because it really supports my channel.
Okay, so I just got back. I got a bunch of stuff at the mall. These face masks were all 60% off at American Eagle, so I got that. A new pair of black jeans because they were also on sale. And a bunch of stuff from Lush. These little bees that I use all the time. Ooh, you can't really see. Okay. Toothy tabs, body lotion, some shower tabs, cup of coffee, which is a face mask, and conditioner, as well as some samples. So, you know, just a few things, necessities.
Now I'm at one of my favorite places in Albany, which is Honest Wheat, the co-op.
All right, so I picked up the necessities. The best coconut water ever. A sandwich for the park. Some chocolate eggs. A bunch of my favorite coconut chips. Some honey Dijon chips. And their whoopie pies, so good. And some of these. Okay, so I just finished recording content in Troy, New York, which I'm going to link above, and now I'm headed to my Airbnb. I think I'm just going to relax for a little bit, but I might go to the park. I'm not sure. Let's see what happens.
This is an inside look at my Airbnb. As I said, this previously was a precinct. If you want to see more, head to my TikTok at Cal's Kaleidoscope. Something I frequently do is book Airbnb so I can take a bath because I haven't had a home with a bath in a long time. So, of course, that's what I'm doing here. And I took a few moments to myself here, had a little drink, and watched my favorite movie, Perks of Being a Wallflower. I finished up the movie while getting ready for the night. I didn't really know what my plans were exactly, but I knew I wanted to look cute, so here I am curling my hair and just watching the rest of the movie. In these COVID times, it can definitely be really difficult to find ways to have fun and enjoy yourself. So I really encourage anyone to do a trip like this and just kind of remember what's important to you. Have some mindful time alone and, you know, outside of the home that you probably are spending a lot of time in, especially if you're working from home like many people still are. And yeah, I think this is just something that's really important and something that I did before the pandemic and might as well continue to do now. As I said in a previous video, I never want to encourage anyone to go against any guidelines, so definitely check your state and federal guidelines first before booking anything. But is a lot of opportunities for staycations and local day trips that you can go on that you probably were overlooking prior to these circumstances. So definitely think about some of the things that are available to you and get a little bit more creative with your personal self-care and any trips that you might want to go on with friends or family members as well. And if you can't leave the house still and you're still cooped up, maybe try just putting on a really cute outfit and, getting ready for a night out, because it really does help.
Photographs. We'll all become somebody's mom or dad.
All right, time for makeup.
But right now,
And makeup. Done. I was gonna go out and get takeout from one of my favorite places, but their kitchen closed at 9 and it's like 9:15, so I guess not. So I just got Domino's delivered, and I'm gonna go for a walk real quick just so I can, wear this somewhere. But, I don't want to go anywhere because obviously it's still COVID out there and people are wild this weekend because it's warm out. My Airbnb is actually in a really good neighborhood, and I'm really close to a lot of different places, so I could stop into one of them. But I think I'm gonna skip it because there's a lot of people out, and it's like the first spring weekend, it feels like, so I don't really want to be involved in that, but it's fun to see everybody out, I guess. Okay, so the pizza was delivered and I am gonna have a little date with myself, so that's a little intimate. I don't want to show you that. So I'll say goodnight now. Okay, I'll see you tomorrow. Good morning. I have just been doing some journaling this morning. It's almost 11 a.m., which is my checkout time, so I'm gonna be heading out, going to get my favorite coffee, and then heading on the road. All right, so I got my coffee from Stacks. I am headed out now. As you can tell, it is raining out, so I'm definitely gonna be driving back in the rain today, but that's okay. If you like this video, please give it a thumbs up because it really supports my channel. Subscribe if you haven't already, and leave a comment below letting me know what you thought of this video and if you like my vlogs and you want to see more of them. All right, thank you so much for watching. Goodbye.